Good morning, class. How are you doing, all of you? Hope doing fine. Now, yesterday we were doing some of the special type of constructions, and today we will continue with it. We have to explore the diagonals of the rectangle. Now, suppose I make a rectangle with length 7 centimeter and breadth 4 centimeter. This is my rectangle. Now what are the diagonals of this rectangle? If we mark the point with A, B, C, D, then diagonals are the points or the corners which are opposite to each other. So you would say that angle A or is opposite to angle C. Okay, this is angle only. All the corners of rectangle are 90 degree, so they are angles. So angle A is opposite to angle C, and if you join AC, then if you join AC like this, then AC is a diagonal of rectangle ABC. One of the diagonal of the rectangle ABCD. Can you find any other diagonal? Yes, we can find one more diagonal in this. That will be angle B is opposite to angle D. Okay, so join angle B with D and you get the second diagonal. Angle B is opposite to angle D. Join BD, then you would say that BD is also diagonal of rectangle ABCD. So how many diagonals do you get? Can you find any other diagonal? If I say A and D are not opposite, A and B are not opposite, B and C are not opposite. So opposite angles, the line joining the opposite angles of the rectangle are its diagonals. So there are two diagonals, AB and CD. Now we will do some of the basic concept regarding this. See here, if I take only two sides of this rectangle, that is 4 centimeter and 7 centimeter. Okay, only two sides, 4 and 7 centimeter. Then you are joining, here is the point C and you are joining the diagonal like this. This diagonal is dividing the angle into two parts. This angle A gets divided into two parts. This we have done. How an angle is divided? You make an angle and then draw another ray in between the angle. Then that ray divides the angle into two parts. This we had done. Rotation like this. It is divided into two parts. Similarly, in rectangle also, the diagonal divides the angle or the corner into two parts. This is angle 1, this is angle 2. Similarly, if I take AB again, and I join the BD diagonal. Instead of AC, I join the BD. This was AC. Now this is BD. Then you can say that the two sides, in this case, again the angle B is divided into two parts. Okay. Angle B is divided into two parts. Now if I join the other two sides like this, if I join the other two sides, then you can say that angle C is also divided into two parts. So AC diagonal is dividing two angles, A into two parts, and angle C gets divided into two parts. Can you figure out? The AC diagonal is dividing angle A into two parts, and AC diagonal is also dividing angle C into two parts. Similarly, if we take BD diagonal, then it is dividing angle B into two parts, and if I complete the rectangle here, then it also divides angle D into two parts like this. So you would say that BD is dividing angle B and angle D into two parts each. Okay, angle B into two parts and angle D into two parts. This you have to remember. Okay, so two parts means total angle was 90 degree. So now 90 degrees divided into two parts. Each angle is 90 degree in rectangle. So 90 degrees divided into two parts. 1, 2, you can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 like this. So diagonals divides the opposite angles into two parts each. I think this is clear to you now. Now we will start the construction of rectangle using its different parts. Now what is meant by this? You have constructed square. You took the help of ruler and protractor, or took the help of ruler and compass. So ruler and compass. So here also we will start constructing rectangle now, and we will take the help of ruler, protractor and the compass wherever required. So first construction is on page number 205. Construct, page number 205. Construct a rectangle in which one of the diagonals divides the opposite angle into 60 and 30 degree. Okay. Construct a rectangle in which one of the diagonal divides opposite angles into two parts of 60° and 30°. So basically what it is saying, first you understand the question. Construct a rectangle. So rectangle has angles 90°. So suppose I make two sides of the rectangle. Its sides are, adjacent sides are unequal, opposite sides are equal. This you know, the property of the rectangle, and its corners are right angle. Now you have to take one of the diagonal and divide the opposite angle into two parts, 60 and 30°. That means what you require is, if I put the protractor at this vertex and align the line with the protractor line, then one of your angles should be 30°. So I will mark 0, 10, 20 and 30. So I will mark 30 and draw the diagonal. So this is my 30° diagonal. Now how would you get the rectangle? This you have to know. Now before that, this angle from where we started, suppose AB, it has rotated and reached the diagonal. This is the diagonal. So what is the measure of this angle? We have marked it 30°. Okay, we have marked 30°. Now what is the remaining angle left? If you start from this diagonal and go to the second side of the rectangle in the rotation, first I rotated AB and reached diagonal. Now I rotate diagonal and reach the side, another side of the rectangle. So what is the rest of the angle? You would say that if I take this as D point, then you would say that 90° was the total angle. You know it is right angle. If I subtract 30 from 90, I will get the other angle as 60°. So this angle would be 60°. So what was your purpose? That one of the diagonal divides opposite angles into two parts of 60° and 30°. This is a rough diagram. This is not fair diagram. Only the angle I have marked it correctly, about 30°. Now we will start the construction. So you have to take the length of the sides. Length of the sides is not given to you. So we can take any length, say 8 centimeter. So I mark 8 centimeter A and B. Now I will draw what I will draw. I will draw the diagonal taking A as the center, aligning the line, and I will draw the diagonal equal to 30°. So this is my diagonal. This is my diagonal. Now what else do you know about rectangle? That its corners are right angle. Now here we have already drawn the diagonal. So the other vertex we would look at, and what would be the measure of this vertex? It would be 90°. So I will put the protractor at the vertex B, align the line with the protractor, and then how you have to read, start from 0 and go till 90. So this is 90. So now I will join the angle B with the 90. So it crosses the diagonal. Okay. Length of the measurement, length of the side is not given to you. So you cannot draw using the length of the sides. this angle is 30 degree. You write it so that you remember that this angle is 30 degree. Now it has, these two lines has crossed a point here. This point would be the third vertex, which is angle C. Okay, which is angle, not whole of the angle C, but the vertex C. Now how will you complete the rectangle? What else do you know about the rectangle? That at angle A, again you know that the angle is 90 degree. Corners are at right angle. So again I will come back to vertex A, align the line with the zero line, start reading from 0 and go till 90. Go till 90, then join these 2 points. So you get 90 degree angle. Now at C also you have the angle C should also be 90 degree. How would you draw 90 degree? Again you would use the protector. How would you use the protector? Now this is very important. I keep the protector here at vertex C. Which line would you align? See, this is the rectangle that is coming here. So you would align the line with the standing line BC. Okay, BC is one of the side of the rectangle. So basically, BC is the side. So we would keep the center of the protector at C and BC, align the BC with this line. Now start from 0. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you get the line as 90. By joining this line with this dot, you get the fourth vertex of the rectangle, that is D, and this would also be 90 degree. So in this way you get the rectangle. You may leave the lines as it is, or you may shorten or rub the lines which you got extra. If you have got it, just slightly rub it, don't tear the paper, slightly rub it, and you get the rectangle ABCD. And what was the condition of the construction? That one of the angle should be 30 and other angle should be 60 degree. Now you would say that total angle is 90 degree. This we had learned earlier also. Like if you start from AB and go till AD, what is the measurement of angle? What is the name of the angle first of all? So you have started from AB. So I would write BA, and where it is going? It is going till AD. So angle BAD is 90 degree. And angle, what about this angle which diagonal is making? BAC. So angle BAC is 30 degree. So rest of the angle would be, what is the name of that angle which start from AC and go till AD? So it would be angle CAD, which is what it would be. You can write angle CAD plus angle BAC is equal to 90 degree total angle. So angle CAD would be equal to 90 degree minus 30. अगर आपके पूरा एंगल 90 डिग्री है और उसमें से आप 30 डिग्री माइनस कर दोगे तो एंगल का मेजरमेंट क्या आएगा 60 डिग्री. How do you write the three angles name? I am again repeating it here so that you recall how did we write when a ray divides an angle. This is an angle, say PQR. This is angle and this is, now see here, what is the largest angle? Starting from QR, it is going till PQ. Okay, so one angle is angle, either you can write QRQP, where Q is the vertex and R and P are the other ends, or you can write angle PQR. Again Q is the vertex and P and R are ends. So these both are same, either same है. RQP लिखो या PQR लिखो, it would be same. What other angles it is drawing? Now this QS has divided this angle into two parts. So what are those angles? First we will start with QR and go till QS. So what would be the name of the angle? I have started from QR. So don't write QR because Q is the vertex again. It should come in middle. What else? Where are the ends? R, Q and the other end is S. So R, Q, S. This is one of the angle. The whole angle is PQR. The divided angle is angle RQS. And what is the second angle which it has made? Now we have stopped till QS. Now start from QS and go till QP, like this. Start from QS and go till QP. So what would be the angle? SQ, from where we have started QS, but we won't write QS because Q is the vertex again. So we would write Q in the middle. I will write the ends SQP. So other two angles are, not other two, but the bigger angle PQR is divided into RQS and SQP. Okay, so PQR is divided into RQS and SQP. Two angles has been divided. How can I write these two angles together? I will write that if I add RQS and SQP, if I add both the angles, that is I will start from RQ and go till QP. So I will get the bigger angle PQR. So that would be equal to PQR. These smaller angles, the sum of these two angles would be equal to the bigger angle PQR. So this is what we have used here. CAD is one of the angles, CAD, and BAC is the second angle. We have added the two angles and got, I can write over here how this is 90 degree. I can write here angle CAD plus angle BAC is equal to, what is the bigger angle? Starting from BA and going till AD. So the angle name is angle BAD. So this is the full angle. And what is the measure of BAD? A is the vertex. What is the measure of BAD? It is 90 degree. Therefore, CAD plus BAC becomes equal to 90 degree. We write one of the angles CAD is 30 degree we have drawn. So it is 90 degree minus 30 degree. That is 60 degree. You get the measure of CAD. So in this way you find the measure of the one of the angle leaving the other. So I think you would have understood how we find the angles. So I think I should wrap up the class over here only. We will continue with the next topic tomorrow. You go through this video again and understand and relate to what you have done earlier also, naming of the angles, relate to the namings, and you would get the construction done. So have a nice day. Take care, class.